Hey, what's up YouTube? It's ICU, and today we have some very awesome news to talk about related to Checkra1n for Windows. Yes, that's right, the permanent jailbreak solution for A11 and lower is going to finally make its appearance on Windows relatively soon, and it looks like we actually have a loose time frame for that. This video is brought to you in part by Surfshark, our preferred VPN partner here on the channel. Check out their link down below in the description. It'll be the first one.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win.
All right, so to start off, we're just gonna get straight into it. I know it's so hard to wait, and it has been a very long wait at that, but we do have new information from Pimskex. We're gonna get into exactly who he is in a little bit and how he is related to Checkra1n, but just know that he is a developer with the official Checkra1n team, and he said on Twitter yesterday, quote, update on hashtag Checkra1n for hashtag Linux. Sorry for the long delay. There were issues we didn't expect to be so problematic. USB controllers misbehaving being the biggest issue, followed by dependency hell. But we're on it, and hopefully ETA, son. It's ready when it's ready. Now you might be saying, well, Linux, what about Windows? I thought this was a video about Windows. We're getting to that. So as many of you know, Checkra1n for Linux will actually be super easy to use on a Windows-based PC. In fact, so easy that in theory, you'll be able to install any Linux distribution on a USB flash drive or thumb drive and be able to boot into that and just run Checkra1n. It'll be so easy. But here he explains why it's taking so long for Linux, let alone Windows, which is an entirely different story. But they're basically just delays like there are with the development of any piece of software, let alone something so complex as Checkra1n. Remember, this is a tool that interfaces with your device in such a low state, being DFU mode, that you don't want anything to go wrong at all. Otherwise, you could end up with a bricked device. Trust me, you guys want to make sure that they take their time with this. And I know patience is so hard to maintain for so long, but it will be well worth it. This is the groundwork for a utility that will be around for years to come, literally for as long as the iPhone 10 is supported by Apple and other A11 and lower devices. That's how long this tool will be useful for, and it will be very helpful for the development of jailbreaks for other devices as well, because of course security researchers will be able to use those older devices to help discover new exploits and vulnerabilities to be exploited for future jailbreaks that include support for all devices, as I've been saying throughout a number of videos. And unfortunately, we just still have to wait for both Linux as well as Windows. It's just that much easier to develop for macOS, and that is their first and foremost initial and primary target, or at least it was, because the majority of development is done on macOS. So that's why, because A, it's easier, and B, security researchers will have first access to Checkra1n, which they have had for some time now. So let's go ahead and switch on over to the follow-up tweet from Pimskex. He said, also no, we won't wait for March, which is Nullcon, with a release. It will be much sooner. Really, the talk there will also cover the hurdles we encountered with getting it to work on Linux and Windows. So he specifies Windows right here. And remember, as I said previously, if the Linux version drops first, which it seems like it will, we did cover previously that they were developing the two in tandem, meaning alongside one another in parallel, but it looks like Linux will drop first. And I was about to say that doesn't mean that Windows is left out. It just means that all systems will be able to actually use a Linux bootable USB to actually use Checkra1n so much easier now than the current workarounds and alternatives. So that's going to be something that I, for one, am super hyped about. I hope you guys are too. And also, like I said, he does even mention Windows right here. So if the Windows version isn't out prior to Nullcon, which hopefully it is, then we will receive more information then. So in March, we'll receive additional details on Checkra1n for Windows if it's not released before then, which it easily could be, and they are definitely targeting a Linux release prior to March. So that's what I was talking about. We have a clearly defined loose time frame here for both. Of course, we don't want to get into too many specifics or too much speculation here because as we know, and as this situation has proven, development comes with its own set of hurdles, setbacks, and complications, all of which could push back the ETA or time frame significantly. But for now, it looks like they are targeting pre-March for at least Linux, hopefully Windows 2. We will definitely know more by March, by Nullcon. And yeah, guys, I am super pumped. And speaking of being super pumped, I'm also super pumped about our sponsor for today's video, Surfshark VPN. In addition to 83% off your first month of Surfshark, you'll get 1 extra month entirely for free. Use the link below and code ICU at checkout. If you don't know why a VPN is needed, here are just a couple of the endless use cases. VPNs help secure insecure networks. In addition, they help to prevent your ISP or internet service provider from snooping on your personal browsing history. VPNs also let you access content on streaming services like Netflix that are restricted to specific countries. Super cool stuff. And besides all of the cutting edge features of Surfshark, they're our favorite here on the channel because they support a wide array of devices, as many as you have for a single subscription. Sign up now with the link in the description to save 83% and get an extra month entirely for free. All right, so before that spot, I told you guys I was going to elaborate on who Pimskex is. So Pimskex is actually a former member of, believe it or not, the Evaders. He's been around forever. He's an iOS developer, hacker, reverse engineer, security researcher, and he's the VP of product security at Zimperium, and I hope I pronounced that properly. And like I said, he also is heavily tied to the Checkra1n development team. In fact, when we go to the official Checkra1n site, under the credits made by, we can see right here, Pimskex. So he does work closely with Luca, Jamie Bishop, Nitto TV, and all of the others. Now, if you guys want to be notified the very second that the Checkra1n jailbreak is released for Windows, definitely bookmark my jailbreak status checker page for Windows. It will be the second link down below in the description, below our sponsored spot. And once you do navigate to this page, you'll either see a red no, which is what's displayed now, or a green yes once Windows is out. And this page hasn't been updated in a while, so it will be updated to reflect the newest and this current information shortly. So be sure to check that out, bookmark it, and that no is basically all you're looking for. Once it says yes, download links will be posted there. It's your one-stop shop for everything Windows jailbreak related. So I really do hope you guys liked this video, just letting you guys know what's going on, why it's been taking so incredibly long to actually get a working or a relatively easy solution to jailbreak on Windows with Checkra1n. Now we know. I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know down below in the comment section what you are most looking forward to in the jailbreak community, whether it is this Windows utility or a jailbreak for newer A13 and A12 powered devices, because they unfortunately will still be left out even when Checkra1n drops for Windows, just like they are now with Checkra1n for macOS. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great 2020 so far. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.